We are celebrating our 18th Foundation Day, and as a part of ritual, which we follow every year, we started our day one with an annual executive conclave. And this year, conclave was done in a significantly different way. We had a conclave on a topic where we on the sustainability topic with a special theme on net zero, because this is the most burning topic, and we as a company feel that while the world's focus is on survival amidst all the wars and all, there should be serious people talking about the more burning thing. War should be on sustainability rather than on survival. So we thought it's as one of the leading consulting companies of India, it's our job to ignite that war, and that is why we chose this topic, Mission Net Zero, which is Prime Minister's one of the dreams for the country, and he has chosen 2070 as a target year to achieve the net zero status. But our focus was more on the immediate goals, which he has defined a set of goals by 2030, and the entire discussion was more focused on the short term, what we need to achieve. And we had best of the panel, best of the dignitaries possible in this space, right from IIT Kanpur, Professor Gunjan Tripathi, who heads the sustainability department, and then we had the bureaucrats, retired secretary level officers who were not just holding the positions, but they are known for the kind of exemplary work which they have done, like Mr. Ashish Upadhyay. He has done a tremendous job in implementing a lot of schemes with various hats on his head to achieve the targets, which eventually lead to this SDG targets meeting. And then we had Professor Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, retired Chief Secretary from Assam, who was one of the main person behind the net zero thinking and wisdom, and it was required to be given the apex level of the country. And so I think net we had a great day on the foundation day, day one.
Sir, how you place Samir sir as a brother emotionally and as a chairman? Your emotions and your professionalism. So what is his impact in your life?
Samir sir, I would say it's very difficult to put him in any of the one categories, because the moment you start putting him in one category does the biggest injustice to him as an overall personality. He is no more a personality for us, charismatic personality. He is a persona for us, and he is probably, some people see him as God. It may just sound more flattery as a remark, but people who have been associated with Medhaj directly or indirectly for long, they know what he means to the nation, what he means to everyone in the company. People say he's father of Medhaj. I say he's mother and father both of the Medhaj, because he has not just given birth to Medhajite, but he has actually changed lives for each and every Medhajite. So I refrain from giving him any specific adjective or any putting him in under any category, because for me he is above all relation, above all categories which a leader can be defined in the. So he is the man to go to when you have a problem.
Sir, how you see Medhaj different from other big fours who are providing consultancy, and they are capturing a significant market in this world? And how do you feel that after 20 years or 10 years or 5 years down the line, we will, as a Medhaj, we will reach there?
See, Medhaj does not align itself to any of the theories or philosophy. Though I come as a background, I come from one of those companies or one of those world only. So I try to pick up best of the practices, best of their thoughts into Medhaj. But I'm more aligned with the thought of our Prime Minister, and because he brings the spiritualism, he brings the thought process, and he brings the system, and he brings the best of the future, best from the concurrent world around us, which is AI and emerging technologies. So I see Medhaj as probably the best possible mix of all these three areas which I talked about, and even Government of India is focused on creating more consulting companies on lines of Big Four, not the replica of Big Four. Because obviously, as a consulting company, you have to provide services to the client to start with. But the way I see us as, so they are Big Four are the great companies. They are the great companies to work from. They are the great companies to learn from. And they are best of the minds. But the way I would differentiate is that Medhaj is known as the people not only with best mind but also with the best hearts.
One last question, sir. In one of your interviews, you said that we choose the ordinary people and make them extraordinary. We don't choose extraordinary people from the market. And that was your philosophy, and that was your theme, that was your principle which you adopted 5-7 years back. And how you feel that it worked and it is working, or in future you will follow the same philosophy in the Medhaj?
Frankly, I mean, a lot of companies they tag their employees as extraordinary, best of the people. But at the core of every human being, the way I look at it, everyone is a very ordinary human being. The circumstances, the exposure, and the life experiences make him different from others, more evolved than others. So that is what I mean by extraordinary. It is different from ordinary. So everyone has a start, normal life. I just put up a word there, ordinary. Ordinary does not mean a person with an ordinary or below average or an average set of qualities. Ordinary means a normal human being. So we believe, like I said, the Big Fours are the companies of the people with the best of minds, but we are the people with the best of minds and heart both. And that is where we make our people extraordinary. You just don't focus on your skills, merit, value, technical knowledge. You also focus on yourself as a human being, that you have to become the best of your human being. And a mix of two will make you extraordinary, and which will make you different from the other employees of the Big Fours. And why Big Fours? Employee of any other company, and make you stand apart from every other professional who is around you, competing with you, or trying to differentiate from you.
One last question. Your message to all the Medhajites and to all your team, which is directly or indirectly working under your leadership and under your guidance, what will be your message for coming years and on completion of this 18th year?
18th year, I think, is a very special year, and like our PM also said, and our own Prime Minister of our lives, our CMD, has always been saying that 18 is 8 plus 1 9, and every number coming in the table of 9 is repeatable, divisible by 9. So my only one short message will be stay in there, because astrologically also, and writing on the wall is also that Medhaj is going not only to stay here, but it is going to be world's one of the best companies to work for. And so people, obviously, you see who are the people at top. People who have been with us from the day one or year one or early years of the company, they are at the top, because loyalty means a lot to us. Loyalty does not, it's very difficult to define loyalty. Loyalty means longevity by all means, and people at the top in the company are the people who had trust in us when people were just evaluating us or judging us. So there is a huge number of people who just stayed on with us, and they are the people who are the company, running the company today, and people who are going to stay now onwards. They are the people I personally foresee that they are the people who will be going to rule over the company, and when we grow even further beyond, which is our final aspiration.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.